All right, I've been away for a while, and in my absence, the crypto markets severely plummeted, with Bitcoin hitting as low as $60,000 and even $59,000 in some exchanges. But what's been happening behind the scenes? What other things have been happening that are not so apparent to us? Let's go right into them. Well, the first thing that we look at here is the monthly returns chart. And from this chart, we can see that the cycle has honestly been the worst cycle in crypto ever. I mean, if we compare the bull market, which is just 2025, 2021, and 2017, we will see that 2025 was arguably the worst year ever in the bull market, of course. Like when we compare the monthly gains here, you'll see that our highest in 2025 was 14%. But if we go to 2021, we see that we even went as high as 36% right here. And when we come to 2017, we go as high as 53%. Now, the most credible reason for this is because, well, the market is becoming bigger. Back in 2017, we did not have as much cryptos as we have right now. And we did not have other sectors that we do right now. Things like prediction markets came into play. And so the capital for crypto is simply shrinking. And so the probable solution here would be to increase the use cases for existing cryptos rather than decrease them. Now, I say increase the use cases rather than decrease them because if you did not know, Bitcoin actually lost one of its use cases. You see, back in the day, to buy any other cryptocurrency, you needed Bitcoin. So it was the de facto currency for cryptocurrency. It lost that use case because of stable coins. Now, to buy any other crypto, you only need stable coins like USDT, DAI, USDC. And it's actually why other cryptocurrencies are called altcoins because they are alternative cryptos to Bitcoin. So if cryptocurrency can gain more relevance, then the capital being allocated to crypto will increase. And that will help with the shrinking capital right here. Now, the next thing that we look at here is the Bitcoin exchange balances. How much Bitcoin is being held on exchanges? Now, we have to understand why this is important. The green bars right here indicate to us that whales are sending cryptos, or BTC in this case, into exchanges, and the red bars indicate that they are sending BTC out of exchanges. Now, most of the times, the reason why they do this, sending in or sending out, is because they want to sell, aka green bars, and because they want to accumulate, aka red bars. So a huge green spike right here means that whales are selling into the bull. And a huge red spike right here means that whales are accumulating into the bear. Currently, whales are mostly accumulating. That is, if we are judging from the period when we had the, local all-time high right here in October of 2025. So that's mostly it for now. They are mostly accumulating than selling. The next thing that we look at is the Coinbase Bitcoin Premium Index. This index shows us if American institutional investors or whales are mostly buying or selling. The green here shows us that they are buying, and the red here shows us that they are selling, aka they are bearish. Now, it shows that even as of this current moment, they are still bearish, which is why we see the red right here. Now, an important thing to note from this index is that they are mostly bullish when price is already going up, and sometimes they'd be bullish at the Pico top, like here. So what I consider this to be is just to give us an idea of what the sentiment is. It's not supposed to be used as a buying or selling indicator. Now, the next thing we look at is the total value locked. What chain has the most commitment through this dumps? Well, it appears to be Ethereum. And by Ethereum, we actually mean applications on ETH. So the first one, of course, is Aave, which is on Ethereum. Then we have Lido, Ethena, Babylon, Just, Uniswap, Pendle, PancakeSwap, which is now BNB, Curve, and Compound are both Ethereum. Wormhole, that is supposed to be an interruptible chain, something like Chainlink right there. And as we go down, then we start to get the likes of Hedera and, we see XRP Network right here and Thor Chain, which is again Ethereum. So this thing is mostly Ethereum application. So Ethereum has the most commitment in terms of total value locked. And now we go to Bitcoin dominance. And I will go more in depth with this as we cover Bitcoin and Ethereum charts later. But what we can see here is that Bitcoin dominance has pretty much been in the same place forever. Our hypothesis of a potential Bitcoin dominance plummet did not and has not happened yet, and also it did not go up. So it's just been stuck at this particular region, and it actually branches into my biggest fear of this cycle, which we will talk about more pretty soon. But until then, stay safe.